So if you guys are watching Game of Thrones right now, as you should be, you know this last episode was pretty damn epic, and that's kind of putting it lightly.
Yeah, I think by far this was the best episode of the season.
Of this season, I would say maybe of the entire show, but only because it was an awesome action-packed sequence.
Yes.
Pretty much the whole way through.
The great thing, though, was intertwined with the action sequences, you had the dialogue bits between Cersei and Sansa, and that was so tight and well done.
Good.
And it just, it sucked you in, and then all of a sudden it's the epic battle scenes, and you're like trying to take it all in, and then it cuts back to the women, and then you're like
women
sucked in
talking
again.
And subtext, and things are going on, and life lessons are being learned, and women are growing up faster than they want to.
And it becomes more evident than ever that Cersei is not cool.
A sea bag.
Yeah.
She's a thunder sea.
Yeah.
I won't say it on camera, but she's a thunder sea.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Agreed.
Anyways.
What I will say on camera, though, is the best line in any TV show
I'll let
ever.
you say it.
And it's the Hound when he says, "If any of you die with a clean sword, I'm gonna fuck your corpse."
Yeah. The Hound had like 4 amazing lines throughout this entire episode.
He really came out of his shell, like kind of in this episode. You start to care for him.
You see the transformation in him. And I know you don't like to go off of the book on when you watch a show, when you watch a movie. I do. I like that they're sticking to it really well. That's one thing that I love about Game of Thrones. It sticks very, very well to the...
Now I talk to a lot of people who actually, they notice the changes because they've recently read the books, or there's some sites that will actually show you after each episode exactly what's changed from the book and how it's different.
Yeah, I just finished with everything.
But for me, like, I'm trying to treat these as 2 separate entities because really I think that's what they are. And the cool thing about this series is George R. Martin, the author of the books, is right there. He's approving all these decisions. He's making some of these changes.
He wrote the last episode, which there was a few changes, and obviously not all of them were in his control. They were set up within the season before that he couldn't get around, but he approves everything.
Yeah, and I'd like to see some of the changes because it keeps me guessing. Because I have read the books, I know what's coming. But
I like knowing what happens in book 5 and where the character is going to be. But at the same time, I know. But at the same time, I want to see where they vary it up and where they change it, because there's definitely going to be some stuff they can't do, and some stuff that probably won't work.
Yeah. Now, one thing that they changed series-wise is the season finale is coming up next week.
Yes.
And they have announced that it will be an extra 10 minutes long.
Yes, 10 minutes, which doesn't sound like a lot, but it's 10 minutes, it's 64 minutes, uninterrupted, of just great show the entire way through.
Yeah.
I know it's not much, and that's going to be the end of it to hold us until next year, until season 3.
Just 10 minutes of Game of Thrones is like,
that's
awesome. 10
10
minutes of heaven, man.
It really is. I'm getting goosebumps right now. It's really awesome.
Yeah.
In other quick news, they have announced who they're looking for in season 3.
Oh, to cast the characters.
Casting the characters. New characters introducing. If you guys know these characters, not Tytos, Thoros of Myr, the fat red priest, and Beric Dondarrion. They're recasting him, even though he was in the first season.
Yeah, but
yeah, of course.
Now, I think that Game of Thrones has done an excellent job of casting so far. I mean, we don't even need to get into Tyrion and Peter Dinklage and how amazing he's doing.
Tywin Lannister.
Yeah, Tywin.
Macy
even
Williams
Cersei,
as Arya Stark.
So amazing.
Mark Addy as Robert Baratheon.
He was great.
One of my favorite characters in anything. I love Robert Baratheon forever.
Yeah, I didn't think he would do it. I thought he would be too funny, but he did perfect. One character, though, that I have actually been bothered by in this season, when they first cast Brienne of Tarth, I was like, oh, she's cool. She's insanely tall, and she's not, like, you know, really pretty, so they can definitely make her ugly, and they've made her ugly. However, her acting in this season so far has been horrendous for me. When she starts having dialogue with Jaime, it really bothers me, and it sucks me out in a way that no other character does. Like, and it's bothered me. So I hope that they can get her some lessons and tighten her abilities up a little, because she's got some important things to say and some important things to experience.
She has some very, very important things that are, especially with her and Jaime. And I don't know. I got to say, next season, I'm just already stoked for it. Once you catch up, if you're going to watch this, catch up and you'll totally get what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, we definitely want to hear what you guys are thinking about Game of Thrones, the book, and the series, so always let us know in the comments below.